Hello everyone. My name is Ence Zyahara Permata with student ID number 254123030. I am a student at the Indonesian Technocrat University and would like to explain the material on business ethics. Definition of ethics. Ethics is the study of values, norms and rules that govern human behavior in determining what is right and what is wrong. Ethics serves as a guideline for individuals in their actions, so as not to harm others, and to remain consistent with the moral values that apply in society. In everyday life, ethics teaches individuals to be honest, responsible, respectful of others, and trustworthy. Meanwhile, the definition of business ethics. Business ethics is a set of values, norms, and moral principles used as guidelines in conducting business activities, so that they are carried out honestly, fairly, and responsibly. Business ethics govern how companies or business actors should behave towards various parties related to business activities, such as consumers or customers, employees, business partners, the government, the community, and the environment. With business ethics, business activities are not only profit-oriented, but also take into account the interests and welfare of other parties. Business ethics objectives. The application of business ethics has several important objectives, including 1. Building consumer trust. Consumer trust is very important in the business world. If a company conducts its business activities honestly, transparently, and responsibly, consumers will feel safe to buy the company's products or use its services. Companies that implement business ethics usually provide honest and clear product information, do not engage in fraud or price manipulation, maintain product or service quality. With this attitude, consumers will trust the company more, become regular customers, recommend products to others. Example: if a food company clearly lists ingredients, expiration dates, and nutritional information, consumers will be more confident in purchasing the product. 2. Maintain company reputation. A company's reputation or image is the public's perception of the company. Companies with good reputations are usually easier to develop and survive in the long term. Business ethics help companies to conduct business fairly and responsibly, avoid actions that harm consumers, maintain public trust. If a company violates business ethics, its reputation can be damaged. For example, committing fraud, selling dangerous products, not responding to consumer complaints. Damage to reputation can lead to loss of consumer trust, decline in sales, difficulty competing with competitors. 3. Creating harmonious working relationships. Business ethics are also important for maintaining good relationships in the workplace between employees, managers, company leaders. With business ethics in place, everyone in the company will respect each other, work honestly, be responsible for their duties. A harmonious work environment will provide several benefits, such as increased employee morale, reduced conflict in the workplace, increased company productivity. Example: a company that treats its employees fairly, provides decent wages, and values employee opinions will create a comfortable working atmosphere. 4. Avoiding conflicts and legal violations. Business ethics help companies conduct their business activities in accordance with applicable regulations and laws. By following these rules, companies can avoid various problems. Some problems that can be avoided with business ethics include fraud in business transactions, violation of employment contracts, corruption or abuse of authority, unfair business competition. If a company violates the law, the consequences can be very detrimental, such as fines or legal sanctions, loss of public trust. The company could even be shut down. Therefore, the application of business ethics is very important so that business activities run safely, fairly, and in accordance with the rules. Principles of business ethics. In conducting business activities, companies should not only pursue profits, but also pay attention to moral values and applicable rules. Therefore, there are several principles of business ethics that must be applied so that business activities run well, fairly, and responsibly. 1. Principle of honesty. The principle of honesty is the main foundation in running a business. Honesty means that companies must provide accurate, clear, and truthful information to consumers, business partners, and employees. Honesty is very important because it builds trust. If consumers trust a company, they will be more confident in purchasing its products or using its services. The application of the principle of honesty in business includes providing accurate and unbiased product information, explaining the price, quality, and benefits of products clearly, not committing fraud in transactions, not hiding product flaws. Examples: not creating misleading advertisements that cause consumers to misunderstand, explaining if a product has limitations or flaws. If a company is dishonest, consumers may feel deceived and ultimately lose trust in the company. 2. Principle of fairness. The principle of fairness means that companies must treat all parties fairly and impartially. Everyone involved in business activities, such as employees, customers, suppliers, and business partners, must be treated well and equally. Fairness in business is very important for creating healthy and mutually respectful working relationships. The application of the principle of fairness in business includes providing employees with fair wages or salaries in accordance with their work, providing equal employment opportunities to all people, not discriminating against customers or employees, providing reasonable prices to consumers. Example: providing salaries that are commensurate with the work and responsibilities of employees, not discriminating against customers based on social status, ethnicity, religion, or other backgrounds. By applying the principle of fairness, companies can create a more comfortable work environment and good relationships with customers. 3. Principle of responsibility. Every company must be responsible for the products or services provided to consumers. This responsibility applies not only when the product is sold, but also after the product is used by customers. Companies must ensure that the products they produce are safe, of high quality, and comply with established standards. If there is a defect or damage, the company must be prepared to repair or replace it. Examples of the application of the principle of responsibility in business include replacing damaged or defective products, providing after-sales service, providing customer complaint services, maintaining product quality. By taking responsibility, companies can show that they care about consumer satisfaction and safety. 4. Principle of integrity. Integrity means having a consistent attitude between words and actions, and always upholding moral values and honesty in conducting business. People with integrity will not be easily tempted to cheat for profit. In the business world, integrity is very important because it can build a good company reputation. Companies with high integrity are usually more trusted by customers and business partners. Examples of applying the principle of integrity include keeping promises to customers or business partners, not committing fraud or manipulation in transactions, conducting business in accordance with applicable rules and laws, not engaging in corruption or abuse of authority. Good integrity will give the company a positive image in the eyes of the public. 5. Principle of loyalty. The principle of loyalty relates to loyalty and commitment to the company. Every employee and business person must maintain the trust that has been given by the company and customers. Loyalty means not taking actions that could harm the company, such as leaking company secrets or committing fraud. In addition, loyalty also means working responsibly for the advancement of the company. Examples of applying the principle of loyalty include maintaining company secrets, not taking actions that harm the company or customers, working responsibly and professionally, supporting the company's goals and development. With loyalty from employees and business people, the company can develop better and have a solid work team. The importance of ethics in business communication. In the business world, communication is very important because it is used to convey information, establish working relationships, and build cooperation. Ethics in business communication are essential to ensure that communication is professional and does not cause misunderstandings. Some ethics in business communication include using polite and clear language, conveying information honestly, not manipulating data or information, respecting the opinions of others, maintaining the confidentiality of company information. With ethical communication, relationships between companies and other parties can be established effectively. Benefits of implementing business ethics. The implementation of business ethics provides many benefits for companies and society, including increasing consumer trust in the company, improving the company's image and reputation, creating a comfortable and harmonious work environment, helping the company survive in the long term, avoiding conflicts and legal problems. Examples of business ethics application in everyday life. Some examples of business ethics application that are often encountered in everyday life include merchants provide honest information about the quality of goods. Companies provide good service to customers. Companies pay employee salaries on time. Businesses do not sell products that are harmful to consumers. Companies preserve the environment in their production activities. The impact of not implementing business ethics. If business ethics are not properly implemented, it can have various negative impacts such as loss of consumer trust, decline in company reputation, conflict between employees and the company, decline in company sales and profits. The company may be subject to legal sanctions. Conclusion: business ethics are very important moral guidelines in conducting business activities. By applying business ethics, companies can conduct business honestly, fairly, and responsibly. In addition, business ethics also help build consumer trust, maintain company reputation, and create good working relationships in the business world. That concludes my explanation of business ethics. If my explanation is lacking in any way, I apologize.